What's up guys, Alpha here, and I'm going to show you how to make your stream look crisp and clear in under 3 minutes. Alright, so first things first, this is going to be the OBS based version of it. So I use Streamlabs OBS. I believe Stream Elements also uses OBS as like their main integration. Everything else is just features behind it. Same with Streamlabs. So if you're using either of those or OBS, it's going to be very, very similar. I think even the settings layout is the same. So I'm going to show you my PC. Now, if you look, there's a bunch of tabs, right? The only ones that you need to know about, because we're already assuming that you're connected with Twitch or whatever streaming platform you use. So you're going to first go down to output. Okay. Now, if you're on Twitch, you're going to want this to be at keyframe interval 2. Everything else is going to be the same, no matter what other software you use, whether it's YouTube, I would say Mixer, but rip. So you have two options here. You can encode with your CPU or you can encode with your GPU. Typically, if you're using your CPU, it's because you have two PCs. I have two PCs, so I use X264, which is CPU encoding. If you're using one PC to stream from and game from, and you have an RTX or a GTX encoder, you're gonna wanna hit this button. I can't do it because I'm using it right now. It's gonna show you NVENC new. So NVENC is for GTX cards, and NVENC new is for RTX cards. Remember that. X264 is better than that. You're gonna be able to, I should say it's better if you have a CPU and cooling that's capable of surpassing NVENC. So I have an 8700K in my stream PC, and it's water cooled, and it's overclocked to like I think 4.7 gigahertz. And my stream looks great. The next thing that you want to look at is the CBR. You want it to be CBR. Your bitrate, this is what you upload at. If you're affiliated on Twitch, cap it at 6. If your partner, go 85. Obviously, the extra 2500 is going to help a lot with how crisp and clear it is, as well as the quality of your CPU and its capabilities. I should also say on the encoder, if you're on GPU, this is going to look a little different down here. Instead of being fast, faster, etc. I think it says high or higher or something like that. Either way, you have to experiment with this. I'm going to show you how to make everything where it needs to be. But this is the one that you guys have to experiment with because it's going to be based off of your computer and how it's built and what it's capable of. So you want keyframe interval at 2. I have mine at fast. I've tried medium. I start getting frame droppage because my CPU can't take it. If I go up higher, it's less CPU. Right here works perfect. I never have any problems. Profile set to high, tune none. So that's gonna complete that. Okay, and then the way you can test this, guys, is you go to the recording tab, and for recording, I believe it's right here. If you click this, I believe it's this one. I'm so sorry, I don't remember where it's at exactly, but if you click it, it'll say match stream encoding settings, and you can test exactly how your stream is gonna work. Okay, so the next option you want to go to is going to be over here, is going to be video. So you want to hit output first. Next is video. Now your base is usually going to come in 920 by 1080. If you're affiliate on Twitch, you're going to want to lower that, in my opinion. You're never going to be able to do 1080 at 6000 kbps unless you have like some future CPU tech that isn't out yet. It's just when it's blown up, it's going to be pixelated no matter what. So I run at 936p, which is 1664 output scaled resolution. I like it a lot. I tried 900p, but it's not divisible by 8. So it poses a problem with the internal encoding process. I don't know exactly how it works, but I read a bunch of stuff about it. You want both these numbers to be divisible by 8 because it's easiest for the stream and the CPU or the GPU to encode it properly, so it's more efficient. Downscale filter, you want Lanczos. FPS common, 60 frames if you're doing FPS games, like first person shooters. And you can lower it if you're doing like more IRL stuff. And that's gonna really, really drastically make your stream look better as well. Also, slower games like League of Legends are perfect at 30, 40, 50 frames. The very last thing that you wanna do is you wanna go to advanced, and you wanna set this process priority high. So this is gonna make OBS, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, etc. a program that has preferential treatment over every other program on your computer. So you don't have to do this if you're using your GPU for rendering, but if you're using a CPU, you definitely want to set this at least at above normal. High or above normal helps out tremendously. One last thing that helps out a lot with color, which you can also tune the color in OBS. That's a completely different deal from this, but if these match your output, like in my case, I'm on 2 PCs. So my graphics card for my gaming PC and my Streamlabs color settings are the same, because then there's going to be no difference between the two. If you have these different color format or different space, then they're not going to mesh well, and you'll sometimes have some yellowing or some weird coloring. If you want your coloring to be nice and crisp, these need to match. That is everything that I do that creates a beautiful, beautiful, crisp stream. So I hope this helps somebody out there. I'm sorry it's over 3 minutes. Looks like it's about 6 minutes. But hey, really easy, really straightforward. It's taken me a long time to figure that out. A lot of trial and error, going in, hitting that record button in a first-person game and doing all sorts of fast movements. So I hope it takes out some of the time that it took me for you guys. And yeah, enjoy. Happy streaming, and I hope your viewers enjoy your new crisp, clear stream. All right, love you guys. Peace.